Welcome back. We have got some more reviews. We're going to take a look at the new Doctor Who Vortex edition collector set from Character Online. We've got 15th Doctor and Ruby Sunday figures finally out. Comes in this nice, nifty little sleeve, and it's just the two figures here in this nice little sleeve. Two boxes. There's our Ruby. Real nice. It looks like she comes with a purse and a phone as far as accessories are concerned on her. Real nice little boxes. I like the way they package these guys. I heard they might be having some new articulation. And there's our 15th Doctor right there. It comes with a Sonic, comes with some psychic paper, and with a landmine from Boom. We're gonna go ahead and crack these open and take a good look and see what we're dealing with. Things to note is that the Sonic is in there with a piece of tape, the psychic paper as well. This is just sitting in there. He does have ties around his elbows and around his lower legs. And on to Ruby, we've got the same thing, accessories covered with tape, so be wary of that. Lower leg, elbows. And there we have them out. We've got the 15th Doctor and Ruby Sunday. And we've got all of their accessories out. I will say that it was a little bit hard to get them to actually stand. I had to do a lot of messing around. Key point that I am disappointed in is that a lot of these accessories are like very bad rubber. Like that's a sticker on just a little flimsy rubber puck. I feel like we could have given a plastic mold or something, you know. This Sonic is going to be your I lost it a million times over. This thing is very tiny, feels very fragile too. Like, I feel like I might even snap it trying to get it into his hand. But as you can see, we've got the detail there on, they tried putting all the little knobs and buttons and stuff. It's just very scrunched up. Looks, we got like indentations of where all like the symbols and writing is supposed to be, but looks very good for the scale. It's super tiny, super hard to see. Again, with the rubber is our psychic paper. This is just a little rubbery piece, very basic, flimsy. Her phone also just a rubber piece. Yeah. And then the bag is exactly what I expected. Kind of that same flimsy, more rubbery material. Go over her pretty well. She's standing a lot better than he is. Let's go ahead and pop a look here. As you can see, the likeness is pretty good. This is a little issue that I'm having, and it seems like some other people are having, and it's just kind of like the way he's getting shipped out. That molding is kind of bad. Really bad. And then like you've got these little gouges. If we can focus here. All these little gouges right underneath his ears, kind of really bad, where like those two halves of that head came together. It looks like they just did not smooth those out. It does seem like he's got decent articulation going on though, so that's a benefit over like some of these other ones. It looks like he's got like a full pegged neck, so like you're going to be able to get a little bit more like range out of him than some of these other characters. Okay, we've got our shoulders on a ball. Nice. We have got the elbow twist. Ooh, that's tight. They definitely did a little bit more with these articulations here. Pretty nice. so far I really like the way that they have done these articulations. These are really tight too, so like hopefully you get one that has like a good hold to it as well, because these things are so tight on him. As far as his body, he's got the twist, and then these legs move pretty well. Got the upper hip twist there at the upper hip calf area. We've got single joint on these knees. We've got a fully ball rotation peg on the foot. So they definitely did up these articulations. Do we have, can we, or no? It does not appear that we can pull that out, which is weird to say the least. Like, why would you stop there? Like, it does not appear, your leg appears to just up and down. That's what you get for that leg. But because of the way that they've got everything else, it kind of almost makes up for it. Is you can get him into some poses here where it looks like his hip is moved. This is interesting the way they've got that leg there though. So, bam. He just does not want to move the way that you want him to right there. But giving him the right twists will give you a whole range of what you can do. You can have, then if you want more running, you're going to have to mess more with your hips and your, so you get your little running doctor. Woo! This is going to be fun to play with for sure, because they do feel a little bit smaller though than they should. Here's our Ruby. And as I expected, her hair is really limiting the range that you're going to get from any articulation they gave her in that head. I want to say that you could take off this coat if you really wanted to, but then you'd have to swap her arms. Because it does look like you could totally take off that coat. I don't believe that it's glued down at the back here. I'm not sure. I can't quite tell. It might have a dollop of glue at the back there. And if you got that coat off and did something with the collar here, you could probably stretch a little bit of rotation. They should have went with a little bit of a softer material for her hair, and that would have given you the bend to where you could actually move that head. But same thing with articulation on her. We have got that whole elbow, shoulder, same Z's. We've got an actual, did he have that? Oh, he did. Whole bald hip joint, like waist joint there. That's interesting because that's going to give you a lot of range to play around with. And you going to stay? He's probably going to fall on us. But then moving down, again with her, she does not have that. So they haven't gotten around to that. And then her legs, she just has the boot twist. Unfortunately, that is all she's got. Interesting. But there you have it. We've got our 15th Doctor, and we've got our companion. So we are ready to go get them onto the shelves.